Hi, my beautiful Taurus, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. So for those of you that are new, welcome, and if you're returning, I'm so glad to have you. So I just got this new deck, and I decided that I will use this deck. Now, for some of the other signs, I used it for the whole entire reading, so that may be the case here. We will see as we go along. So Taurus, you guys are actually one of the only two that were chosen to have two intimate readings. So if you haven't seen the first one, go to your previous Taurus reading. The link will be in the description box of that reading. And I will also be showing you guys a clip at the end of this reading. And then again, in the description box, you will see the link for your mid-June intimate reading. All right, Taurus, so let's see. Show me what Taurus needs to see, please. Everything you need for personal readings, Instagram, TikTok, all the good information will be in the description box below. We have please stay. And now I feel this energy of somebody whose heart feels like it's like somebody's heart is ripping for you, Taurus. What did you do to this person? What did they do to you, right? They caused their own heartbreak. They didn't realize your worth until you walked away. This is going to be very intuitive. I'm already zoning out. Bear with me. Either if this is you, this is somebody that you cannot get off your mind. You could be like creeping on this person, watching this person constantly, but there's no communication in this. What I'm sensing is there's no communication. If this is somebody else, they may be the type of person to watch every single one of like yours. If you have Instagram, maybe your Instagram stories, they message you, but you don't respond. But they don't, it's the thing is like, they're not trying. Like they're messaging you like, oh, cute, or sweet, or wow, that looks good. If it's a picture of like, I'm literally seeing a picture of an ice cream. They're gonna comment like all these little things as if they were friends with you still, as if things were going the way that they had always been. But for like when it comes down to it, there is no communication. And maybe if they try to message you, they try, but they don't, they don't approach you in the way that they should. Like they're going all about it wrong here. And for others, if you have somebody, even if you have them blocked, this person has access to your social media. This is somebody who, see, I don't know, because for some of you, you're dealing with somebody that wants your life. You're dealing with somebody who you could have, especially if you were like cheated on, lied to, betrayed, somebody who made you feel like you were less than. They did it on purpose because they wanted what you had. So they wanted to try to belittle you, to make you feel as though you weren't worthy of what it was that you had. This is somebody who feels like they deserve the world, but they haven't done anything to get anything, which is why they don't have anything. Very interesting. Others of you, I do sense this energy of there being something to stop a connection, and I feel like this may not have happened yet. I feel like this is something that may manifest. Like if you're dating somebody, you've never talked about kids, you may find out that you want kids. Your person may find out that you want kids and they have no intention of ever having children. Or your religious backgrounds make it to the point where, you would have to change religion, or your person would have to change religion for you two to really be together forever. But I feel like there could be this energy where even though there's something that is kind of causing the two of you to break, this person just wants you to stay. So with that being said, you may be the one that would have to give up something, right? If they're like, please stay, it's probably because you're wanting to walk away, because you'd have to give up something to be with this person. Don't settle. You may think you found the perfect person, but if they don't want kids and you want kids, then that's not the perfect person. That's just the most perfect person from what you've yet to experience. I do believe that there is a perfect person out there for everyone. So let's see. Show me what else Taurus needs to see. Show me what else Taurus needs to see, please. I do feel like you have a lot of like eyes on you right now. You have a lot of people that are paying attention to you, people that are noticing you, but not really speaking. It's like they're being very silent. I feel like probably after the retrograde for you, some of you guys, you had a very silent retrograde. No exes came back, but I feel like they're going to be coming back after the retrograde. And specifically a Gemini or a Cancer that really wants to come back into your life in any way possible, even if you only accept them as a friend. But be careful, because for some of you, this is somebody who feeds off of your energy. And I'm like hearing like, I can't live without you. That's pretty intense. Twin flame, yeah, well, for some of you, it could be a twin flame here. We also have divine feminine. Past life lover, so twin flame that you had a past life, this is a deep, deep connection. A twin flame that you had a past life connection with. You could have felt like you recognized this person the second you met them. You make me feel so alive. This could be somebody who makes you feel alive, or you make them feel alive here. But I just feel like, yeah, we will be together someday with this energy. For some of you here, you haven't even been with this person yet, but it's just been so complicated, and that's why you haven't even had a chance to get to be with them. Just so much stuff has happened, so many that you've gone through, so many things together, and it just seems like, you know, if you're truly meant to be, why is it so complicated, right? That's what some of you guys are thinking here. But I definitely feel like you have a connection that's leaving your life, or a connection that you're being called to let go of, but at the same time you have a new beautiful connection coming into your life here. And I definitely feel like if you haven't met your twin flame yet, your twin flame is coming into your union. If you are dealing with a Scorpio twin flame, you may want to watch a Scorpio reading, because I don't talk about twin flames often, like honestly at all, but twin flame is literally the title of the recent Scorpio reading, and you and Scorpio are opposite signs, so even if you're not dealing with a Scorpio, I do feel like a lot of similar lessons are built within opposite signs, whether Taurus learns it first or Scorpio learns it first. So that will kind of probably be a sister reading to this for some of you guys. Okay, so let's see. Some of you need to really work on bringing out your feminine energy, sharing your feminine energy with those around you here. I feel like if you don't know, I have I launched my crystal boutique, and it's interesting because I actually said this for Scorpio too. So I gave Scorpio, all of the Scorpios that purchased crystals, they got a free desert rose. I'll show you, it's my favorite crystal, with their purchase. And desert rose is actually, if you look it up, it's actually a crystal for Taurus. So if you guys purchase crystals, send me an email and I will give you a free desert rose with your purchase. And just like, even just holding it in my hand right now, one of the tricks with crystals is you hold it and you feel in your body where it is that you need. So right now, if I were to use this desert rose, I would be placing it on my third eye, because I feel it from my hand all the way through my veins, and it comes all the way in. It's the direct energy there. So some of you guys, that's how you'll learn where you're meant to use the crystals, because sometimes it says, oh, this crystal is used for your heart chakra, but then you hold the crystal and you feel it somewhere else. So there are multiple ways. And if you're not following my crystal boutique Instagram, we will be talking a lot about different ways to use crystals and how I've used crystals. But this is just a little display of some of the crystals that I have. The link is down below. So whatever, honestly, for you guys, I do feel the desert rose. You may want to get a big one. I said I'll be giving you the other one for free, but the desert rose and the rose quartz towers for you guys, and then again the howlite are the ones that are super strong, like pulling your energy. Some of you guys may need black tourmaline, especially if you are dealing with a very toxic ex or having a hard time releasing somebody from your life here. But I just feel like you are, earth. So for you, crystals, right, you use your element and what meshes the best with your element. So for you, having the bath with crystals along the bath and salt water in the bath, or salt in the bath, and then, maybe putting some flowers in that bath and then having an incense burning. Seriously, you can manifest a lot. And listen to a meditation, or even what I'm getting for you guys is, what I did recently there was something a couple of months ago, very, very powerful. I can't even remember what it was, because there's been a lot of powerful energy lately. And I wrote down my manifestations, and I was like, I'm not going to remember to read this every day. I've told myself I want to do that multiple times. I'm not going to remember this. So I recorded it. So I wrote down exactly what I wanted. I recorded it, and then I doubled it until it was like an hour long. And then I listened to it as I fall asleep every single night. You have no idea how powerful it was. And I think it was doubled because it was my own voice. So some of you guys need to do that. Again, this desert rose under your pillow would be beautiful. I have mini rose quartz as well that you could, or even amethyst if you're trying to work on trusting your intuition, because for some of you guys, you actually have a lot of answers about this love connection, or you will have like answers about who the right one is for you when they come into your life, but you have like blockages within your intuition. So like I have one right here. It's like a really tiny rose quartz that would be perfect to go under your pillow. And then as well, we have the howlet, just little tiny ones. You won't even be able to feel them, right? But they'll have so much energy. And Also your dreams, right? If you are a Taurus that doesn't have a dream journal, it's definitely time to get a dream journal out. But again, your divine feminine energy, right? It doesn't matter if you're a man. It does not matter what your sexuality is. Embrace your divine feminine energy. And what does feminine mean to you, right? What does that mean to you? Does that mean, you know, wearing jewelry? Does that mean doing your nails? You know, is it something deeper for you, right? What is your divine feminine energy, and where have you not been using it, and how can you embrace it more in your day-to-day life? And for some of you, it's really just, you know, being cleansed, like cleansing your body, really paying attention to your intuition. That's a very feminine thing, as well as, you know, making sure you're eating right, making sure you are, you know, even also like being nurturing to yourself the same way that you're going to nurture others. Some of you, it's simply just spending more time with your children or reconnecting with your children. Some of you, it's the fact that connecting with your divine feminine is that part of you that wants kids. So if somebody is in your life and they don't want kids, that is not your person. You are not supposed to give up having kids for another person. All right, let's see. I do believe in compromise, but I don't think that you have to compromise something that you've always wanted for the person. No, that just means it's not your person. I think you're amazing. So somebody wants to let you know that they think that you're amazing here. I do feel like, again, you have, with Forever card here, I feel like you have known this person forever. So this could definitely be like I'm getting like somebody from your high school, somebody that, you know, if you were to look at your stories for the next like 5 days, you would notice that they're look at every single story that you have. But again, I'm getting a lot of silence. Like a lot of people are watching you, thinking about how to approach you, whether it's somebody from the past, whether it's somebody new, but they're not yet in this energy of being able to approach you. Now I'm hearing Leo season, August. So for some of you, there's going to be a huge transformation within your love life during the month of August. I do feel like whatever it is that you are focusing now will manifest in the month of August, especially whatever it is that you've been working on since your birthday, manifesting since your birthday. And for others of you, you are going to be learning different ways and new ways of how to manifest. Now for some of you, I do have some sage here and I do feel the need to burn it. So for some of you, you need to save yourself after work because you have some very toxic people at work, and you have some people at work that talk a lot of crap about you. And it's because they see like, okay, you know what it is? Okay. Some people get mad at those people that either, I'm getting two things, like those people that work at a job that not a lot of people are taking too seriously, but they take it so seriously because like it's their life, right? I probably was one of those people because it doesn't matter what job I ever worked, I acted like it was my own business because that's just who I am. That's just how I am, right? So you could be somebody like that and people are just like, well, why are they taking this job so seriously? It's just a part-time job, or it's just a job until we get something later on. Like people don't realize like everybody has a different story. I remember one time my sister was telling me about this girl that was like 50 years old and she was working at Wendy's, and people always like kind of like made fun of her, and then they realized later on that she actually was rich and she had a lot of money. She just wanted to work so that she had something to do. So, you know, people need to be careful about who they're talking about and why, you know what I mean? Because nobody knows anybody's true story, anybody's real story, right? Somebody could have had a very successful business with another person and that person destroyed the business and now they have to start from the bottom up. You have no idea what anybody's going through. So for some of you, this is about you, like, you know, don't be so judgmental, but for the most part, I do feel like it's, you know, there's somebody that is judging you. And for others of you, it's because they just know that like it's opposite. It's like they feel like they know that you're worth something more. They know that you're gonna achieve something super successful and that you're gonna be moving forward. And it's almost as if you shouldn't even be there. And they don't, like, there's something within you that they wish that they had, and it triggers people. You trigger people, and that's not your problem, but at the same time, you don't want to carry that energy home with you. So sage up and clear out that energy so that it's not brought into your home, like especially your bed, right? Especially like, yeah, just, and I think that's again with the desert rose, it's about home. It's about like, that's why it's Taurus. Like I have a Taurus moon in Vedic, and it makes so much sense because I'm so like careful with my possessions. Same with Taurus, right? What we possess, what we own, it's very important to us. So the desert rose literally says it protects your home and it protects your security, it protects your belongings. So with the desert rose and the black tourmaline, those are really good crystals for you guys around this time. And if you have to park your car like in a random area, again, those crystals, keep them in your car. That will be very beneficial. So I'm just gonna like let this energy kind of like sit for you guys. So many just like intuitive messages here today. Let's see. All right, anything else that Taurus needs to see, please? Any other messages? So if you're interested in learning about manifestation, learning about, you know, how to manifest your desires, learning about the law of attraction, follow my Instagram in the description box below, Raise Runway, my personal Instagram, because after retrograde is done, I've already posted a couple pieces of content, so look in my reels and you'll see them. But once retrograde is done, I will be continuing posting about the law of attraction, how I manifest, how you guys can manifest, and sharing my personal stories on, you know, like when I realized manifesting was real, because that was a crazy story. The first time I manifested money, the first time I manifested something in general, like all these stories of my manifestations. Okay, so yeah, so that will be there. So the power of this love scares me. I wished for someone like you. So somebody wished for somebody like you, but as soon as they had you, they were just like, whoa, this is too good to be true. Or whoa, I really don't think I deserve this kind of love. Like, you have no idea how much of a power you hold over somebody that is in your life here. You are like, your essence, right? And I'm hearing like your intimate energy is so strong and it is so powerful. Like, you guys got to be careful, because you can easily make people feel like they're falling in love with you just by sleeping with them one time. And I don't even think you realize that. Like, you know, Taurus, I mean, I'm obsessed with Tauruses. So like, you know, but there is a lot of people that really do like Tauruses as well. And it's just the comforting feeling that you guys have, right? So some of you guys need to work on, if you're wondering like why you're not getting people to respond to you on dating sites, like honestly, you guys suck at talking to people online. So you need to get to meet that person as quickly as you can before they just ignore you or put you to the bottom of the list, because first impressions are everything. But if your first impression is online, you're not going to do that great of a job, Taurus, and that may be why you haven't really had too many dates. So try to focus on, you know, either calling that person, FaceTiming that person, getting that person on your Instagram so they can see a better, brighter side of you, and really just kind of meeting that person a lot quicker, rather than talking back and forth, because that is where you lose people's interest. Sometimes I'm even hearing like, some of you also just need to like redo your profile, honestly. I'm like a Scorpio, so I'm like super obsessive with research, and what I do every time I make any kind of profile is I research other people's profiles. I research how, you know, like articles on making the best profile related to whatever the site is that I'm making a profile for. And some of you guys, you need to do that, because your profile is very, very dull and you're almost like putting people off rather than attracting people towards you. So just those small changes, and also post pictures with people, post pictures smiling, post pictures cooking, like doing something that you love. You know, even if you have to have a fake photo shoot pretending to do something, to take a picture, do it. And if you're not dating online and you're single and you're interested in dating somebody, then I would get an online profile, because this was I would say not this month, but starting July will be a very, very good time for you. And especially the month of August will be great for you. If you are single, I feel like you're going to be in a relationship by August. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. We're going to show you the intimate reading. The link will be in the description box below. Personal readings are in the description box below. I do have a sale right now, but it is only going to be limited time. So if you get access to it, it is meant to be. Otherwise, then everything will just go back to full price. What else was I going to say? And then follow me on Instagram. If you are not following me on Instagram, we do readings. I do little daily mini readings every day. So if you want more content, you'll be able to have that there. I also do giveaways every single Friday. I try to make it fun and different. And I also go on live and I answer a bunch of free questions for you guys for that one, it's like, it could be every week, it could be twice a week. It really depends. But make sure you have your notification on, because I was told when I first started doing those questions, the free questions on live, was to just, whoever sees it is meant to see it. So it will always be random. You guys will never have advance as to when I'm going to do those live free question readings. So yeah, that is what I have for you guys. I love you so much. And I wish you guys all of the best moving forward. Take care, my loves. Bye. It's their first time experiencing intimacy this way. And it's just like, whoa. Right? This is somebody, you know what you could do easily to turn this person on is, you know those people where you can never just do it once, like never. It doesn't matter how good it is, it just never, again, it never feels like it's enough.